This is Wrestle Nation, live from the KBS Arena in Seoul, South Korea. I am the Supreme Aussie Blaze here with Charlie West, and we are getting ready for the biggest women's match in PWS history.
Absolutely. We've got PWS's very own Tooji taking on, all the way from Nottingham, England, Succubus.
The founder of Nebula Wrestling and PWS have just formed a talent exchange partnership. So this is not the last time Succubus will be gracing a PWS ring, but it certainly is the first here in the KBS Arena in front of 3,000 people getting their first look at Succubus.
100%, and it's just like with Alexis and Poison Rose earlier. This is another case of a meteoric rise in Tooji taking on a 10-year veteran of the women's game, Succubus.
Succubus did make some noise here, appearing on Gupshik Wong, a very famous children's YouTube channel that PWS often collaborates with. So a lot of these fans were eagerly awaiting the arrival of this evil, strange competitor, Succubus.
Residing in the second layer of hell, she really is trying to bring all of hell and high water to Tooji right here.
Really, I think even Nottingham went into that. She is certainly a different type of person and a very, very different type of competitor. That Devil's Kiss finisher that she uses, a ripcord headbutt, is absolutely devastating. I'm sure she will be looking to hit that on Tooji at some point during this contest.
But you have to remember about Tooji that even though she is lacking in experience when it comes to wrestling, when it comes to just being a pure fighter, she's been doing judo for as long as I think she can remember.
Black belt in the martial art of judo. Here is Tooji from Gwangju in the south of South Korea.
And if she manages to grab hold of you, I don't care who you are, she is going to put you on your back, and it's just not going to be fun from there.
Absolute fan favorite here in PWS. This is Tooji's biggest challenge in her young career.
And I personally think that she has a really good chance here. Like, she does not take intimidation well. She knows how to take down people who are bigger, stronger, faster. So even though Succubus has got all that experience, I think Tooji might know how to handle it.
It might come down to Tooji. Tooji is a very nice and wholesome person, but going in the ring against this absolute freak, Tooji's going to have to find another gear and possibly go against her natural instincts and get nasty and get down in the mud and get dirty with Succubus.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to see. Like, I think both of these wrestlers sort of go to that other place when the bell rings, but it's just going to be a case of who's going to get that upper hand and who's going to come out of this victorious.
This is the initial lockup. Tooji pushing Succubus against the ropes. And Tooji smart, holding for the 4 count. Feeling each other out here in the early going in this contest.
100%. Like, Succubus has to make sure that she hasn't just underestimated Tooji. Thinks, oh, I'm wrestling a rookie, so therefore this is just an easy paycheck for me. It's not going to be that. And if you think that wrestling Tooji, you're going to find yourself the loser very, very quickly.
And there, Succubus showing her experience, baiting Tooji into a test of strength, only to kick her in the baby maker and actually absolutely going to town right now.
Yeah, this shows that Succubus is not here to play. She's here to say, welcome to the international wrestling industry, Tooji.
But I think Succubus is finding out how strong Tooji is. Tooji has that low center of gravity, very strong, very good body control from those years in judo. And that black belt she's wearing, that is not a work. That is a shoot belt that she earned. She is a black belt in judo. Tooji ducks underneath, and a big lariat by Tooji flips Succubus on her head.
You can see it in the eyes of Succubus this whole past minute. She doesn't quite understand what's happening right here. Like, who is this Tooji?
Tooji with a big body slam. Succubus is feeling the power of Tooji, the fighting spirit of Tooji on display here.
Snap elbow from Tooji and into the first cover.
Succubus only staying down for the 1 count, but using her veteran experience and rolling out of the ring, taking a breather. Very smart.
But what does that say about what Tooji has brought to this opening part of this match? That Succubus is already trying to find like a plan B or a plan C for how to deal with Tooji.
What is this? Succubus going under the ring. She's a very unorthodox competitor. You never know what you're going to get with Succubus. Very off the wall, very different. A very different type of person. I tried to talk to her before the show, and she is an absolute whack job.
But wait, behind Tooji right now.
Wow.
Succubus just going all the way through the ring to take Tooji from behind.
Very cunning move by the British veteran. Now she is just feeding Tooji the right hands. You can just see the look in her eye. There is something wrong with this woman.
Yeah, she spent this opening part of this match trying to find a way to get the upper hand, and she's found it now, and she's going to make sure that she stays on top. And this could be bad news for Tooji very quickly now.
An illegal maneuver, but Succubus knows she does have a 4 count. She is taking full advantage of that and intimidating this young referee by the look of things.
Yeah, that referee is stiff with fear right now.
He's not the only one. Succubus working over Tooji in the corner here, slowing it down, slowing the match down to her pace. Succubus is going to dictate this match and use every dirty trick in the book. You got to respect it. You might not like it, but you got to respect it. It works.
Yeah, it's one of those things, just like you got till 5, but the referee doesn't see it, it's legal. And that's what she's employing right there.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying. What is Succubus looking for here? Snapmare taking her down. And Succubus looking to apply a submission hold here. Be careful with Tooji. Tooji does know her way out of submission moves.
Yeah, Succubus definitely has to be very careful here. She has the advantage, and she's straining both of those arms. If she can wrench one of those shoulders out of the socket, that takes away the throwing ability, takes away the choking ability that Tooji brings to this match.
Very good point. That Succubus is not a normal person. You can just see the look on her face, the look in her eye. There is something deep, there is something dark in that woman. I don't know what it is, and I don't want to know. But in that ring, she is an absolute beast. But Tooji, oh, did you see that? Tooji went for a kick, but Succubus reversed it into a shotgun drop kick, double barrel. This could be the opening Succubus needs to really punish Tooji.
Definitely, unorthodox offense is something that you just can't plan for, and now suddenly Tooji is once again under the boot of Succubus, who is just running rampant now.
There are a lot of simps out there that do pay to be under Succubus's boot. Tooji is not one of them.
No, Succubus has been almost, she even invaded the dreams of Tooji a while back. We saw that on Gubshik-Wang, that Tooji is just having nightmares about what Succubus is going to do to her. And these nightmares are pretty much coming true right now.
This match is not going the way that Tooji hoped for. Succubus is really punishing her. What's she setting up for here?
Nothing good comes from the outside of the ring.
Big smack with her hip, driving her hip into Tooji's head.
Doing it against a rope like that, you get the double, plus you get the impact, but then also the friction against that rope. Because that rope is not soft. Like rubbing your neck against that rope, that's just going to burn.
Succubus going for the cover here, forcing Tooji to spend energy and try to kick out, which she did. Tooji is known for that fighting spirit.
But that spirit might be starting to get slowly, little by little, broken here. Succubus has had a game plan, and right now, Tooji, I don't know how she's going to get back into this.
Succubus sending Tooji into the ride, into the corner. Tooji with the foot up. But Succubus too quick and too smart, catching Tooji's foot.
Yet again, every time Tooji looks like she might be able to find a way back into this, Succubus is just that one step ahead, and Tooji once again on her back.
Tooji may be in over her head. This is the biggest test she's had in her young professional wrestling career, and Succubus is not taking it easy on the pride of Gwangju, South Korea.
I mean, Succubus has made her career in the British wrestling scene, a place which has given birth to people like Saraya, like Alba Fire, so many people that we've seen in WWE, AEW. It's a very,
and Succubus just missed that second rope moonsault while you were going on a soliloquy there, Charlie. Watch the action. Succubus just missed that moonsault. This could be the break that Tooji needs, but I just don't think Tooji has the strength right now. She's really trying to collect herself.
I think it's all Tooji could do just to move out the way. She's not moved since. The referees count up to 4.
Both women looks like they're getting to their feet at the same time here. This one is still anybody's ball game. Tooji charging in with a big shoulder tackle. Tooji getting that second win that she's known for. This could be the break she needs. Tooji charging in the corner with the big splash. Judo throw by Tooji.
And that's what we talked about. When Tooji gets her hands on you like this is where it all starts to go wrong, and we're about to see that Tooji choke.
Here it is, the Tooji beautiful escape by Succubus, giving Tooji a taste of her own medicine there. Tooji back into the corner, Succubus out of the way. Big kick to the back. Every time Tooji starts to get a little bit of momentum going, the veteran Succubus shuts it right down. What is this? What is Succubus thinking here?
It's like some sort of tree of woe.
A stiff kick in the back. Tooji just hung on the ropes there. What is Succubus thinking?
I don't know, but I imagine it's nothing good.
You never know what you're going to get with Succubus. Oh, Tooji looks like she's climbing up. Big headbutt from Succubus. Oh no, just drop Tooji. Oh my God, right on the face.
Almost like a sort of elevated bonsai drop there. Tooji might be out. I don't think she's done. I think she's done.
No, she's not. Tooji kicked out. Succubus can't believe it. I can't believe it. Wrestle Nation can't believe it. Look at this. A bonsai drop off the top rope right onto Tooji's face. There's no way that felt nice.
No, I mean, if she has managed to not have a broken nose or a broken eye socket or something, I can't believe it. Like, that was, I thought she had her face caved in right there.
Succubus might be looking for that devil's kiss. Here it is. No, Tooji escapes. Tooji choke. Rear naked choke. If she can get Succubus down and get those body scissors. Nope, Succubus reverse. Body scissors.
No, I think Tooji's still got it locked in. But
Succubus got a pin. What action. Reversal after reversal. No, neither woman can gain an advantage here. I thought Tooji had it with that choke. Tooji with a kick. She might be looking for a suplex here. Beautiful snap suplex by Tooji.
Yeah, suddenly Tooji has come to life in this match.
Kick out by Succubus. What is it going to take to put Succubus down?
I'm just amazed that Tooji is still moving, let alone in the ascendancy right now.
Once again, Succubus rolls to the outside, showing what a ring general she is. Begging for forgiveness. And Tooji's got a little bit of blood coming out of her nose, I can see. It must have been from that top rope bonsai drop.
But Tooji now taking a bit too much time.
Looks like Succubus is going back under the ring, but Tooji's not going to fall for it this time. Oh, and Tooji hard into the barricade. Did you see the back of her head strike the barricade? That is not good for Tooji.
Yeah, those barricades are designed to not have any give in them, so that now she's had the front of her face and the back of her head caved in.
A very rough night for Tooji here at Wrestle Nation in front of 3,000 people in the KBS Arena in Seoul, the biggest PWS show ever.
You have to think that right now it's just a case of Succubus just picking off the scraps and ending this.
It feels like we are in the championship round here. Succubus looking for a sleeper now, giving Tooji a taste of her own medicine.
Yeah, that would add absolute insult to injury if she's able to choke out Tooji. Tooji is fading.
I think she's out. I think she's out. On her feet.
Yeah, there
A
is.
standing choke.
There is nothing. The eyes are closed.
This
The
is
arms
it.
are limp.
This is it. Put her out of her misery. Ring the bell. No! No! Tooji showing that fighting spirit. It is not over.
Yeah, Succubus
Oh,
can't
no!
believe it.
Devil's kiss. Ripcord headbutt. She calls it the devil's kiss. Oh no.
That's got to be it right there.
And
it's over.
It's over. Succubus, your winner here at Wrestle Nation.
Tooji brought absolutely everything. In the end, she was bloodied, battered, but in the end, she was also beaten.
That devil's kiss ripcord headbutt is an absolute game changer. And I said at the beginning of the match, this is not the last time Succubus will be in a PWS ring. God help whoever gets in there with her next.